Good morning, everybody. I'm back here in Sacramento. It's been a few months, but I have a very simple message to share this morning, and I hope it hits true for many of you in the energy sector. But we need to get involved. We need to get involved educating policymakers. We need to get involved educating those that are regulating our energy systems, both on the power side and the fuel side. Californians consume more jet fuel and gasoline than any other state. California consumes a significant amount of power. We rely on imported power at night. We rely on imported crude to fuel our vehicles. Neither of those situations is sustainable. This is a bipartisan problem that needs to be solved. We all share the burden of high energy costs. We all share the costs of the highest gasoline in the country as Californians. We all share the costs of some of the highest electricity rates in the country, and it's going to get much worse. As the United States rescues Europe from a failed transition in Germany to cleaner power that is actually seeing the opposite effect, where they're relying on aging coal plants coming back to life to power their grids, maintaining nuclear facilities, and most importantly, and as it relates to the United States, relying on our natural gas, which is going to drive up the price of natural gas for the American consumer. So we don't need rhetoric right now. I'm not coming here to give a speech to a policymaker. I'm coming here to present our project that is going to offer clean power, that is going to offer long duration energy storage through the use of our reservoirs right beneath our feet in California. We don't need lithium sourced in China. We don't need it. What we need is the American producers to find their voice. What we need is CEOs in this country to identify young talent, to bring young talent into organizations that still has the hunger and the thirst to fight for what we've been educated to do. I find it very disheartening and downright depressing that someone like me can go to school for 12 years, if you want to count undergrad, although it was a lot of fun, for that amount of time, for 2, 4, 6 years, whatever your program is as a young adult in America. We have a record amount of student debt, don't we? And that's an issue. You know what's a bigger issue? When we don't allow the American entrepreneur to pay back that debt via having the ability to advance their projects. In my case, an energy project in California, a state that badly needs domestic energy, locally sourced energy. What's the value of a degree in energy business? What's the value of a degree in environmental management if you can't put it to work? It's a sobering thought. If you can't put it to work in the country that is known to be the cradle of entrepreneurialism. So I'm optimistic that this will change. I don't relish in the fact that it's going to change because prices are too high and energy is too scarce. But it's inevitable. It's going to change. So for those of you out there struggling to find purpose in your schooling, in your job, in the face of constant negativity from our media, just know that there are people out there fighting for domestic energy. There are people out there trying to make California a better place, trying to make California a more affordable place, as you see people on park benches right out front of the Capitol. And I've heard some interesting takes from politicians over the year, but one of the best that I've heard is, do I want to save the man sitting under the tree, or do I want to write policy and legislation to save a tree, potentially? You know, we need to value the lives we have here. We need to show them that love. We need to show them the support that they deserve.